The truck driver who solved his own murder case. Part 3. Phone records showed that on the night of the murder, Brian's phone pinged off the same cell tower near the rest stop where Daniel's truck was found. This was no coincidence. When detectives brought Brian in for questioning, he was smug at first. He insisted he hadn't seen Daniel that night and that his phone pinged near the rest stop because he was visiting a friend. But when confronted with the dashcam footage, Brian's confidence crumbled. He admitted to loading unauthorized cargo but denied killing Daniel. "Look, I was moving some product, yeah, but I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. Someone else must have followed him that night." If he was telling the truth, then who had pulled the trigger? Detectives then found a crucial piece of evidence, a call Daniel made just hours before his death. At 10:47 p.m., Daniel had called Linda from the road. His voice was tense, hurried. He told her he was going to meet someone to straighten things out about the warehouse situation. Before she could ask more, he hung up. The chilling part? Linda swore she heard another man's voice in the background. She couldn't make out the words, but she was certain it wasn't Brian. This meant more than one person was involved. Remember how Daniel's wallet was missing, but his watch and wedding ring were untouched? Crime scene analysts found a trace of blood on the truck's door handle that didn't match Daniel's DNA. When tested, the DNA came back as a match to Brian Hensley's younger brother, Kyle, a warehouse security guard with a troubled past, including arrests for assault and petty theft. Now the puzzle pieces were falling into place. Daniel caught wind of the smuggling operation. Brian and Kyle confronted him at the rest stop. A heated argument turned violent. Daniel was shot, and his body was dumped in the woods to cover their tracks. By the time Brian and Kyle Hensley were arrested, the town of Marlow was buzzing. How could Daniel Brooks, the man everyone trusted, end up betrayed by people he once considered friends? The trial drew heavy media attention. Reporters painted it as the case where the victim solved his own murder. Jurors weren't just hearing testimony. They were watching Daniel's own dashcam footage from beyond the grave. The prosecution laid out a clear narrative. Daniel discovered the smuggling scheme. He threatened to expose it. Brian and Kyle lured him to the rest stop. A confrontation turned deadly. But the key question remained: who pulled the trigger? During the trial, Brian maintained he had nothing to do with Daniel's death. He admitted to illegal smuggling but insisted his brother Kyle lost control. Kyle, however, shocked the courtroom. After weeks of silence, he finally broke down on the stand.